Welcome to Between the Unseen, a world where shadows hide secrets and nightmares walk beside humanity. When fear rises and darkness spreads, the chosen ones stand in the gap, protecting the innocent, fighting the invisible. Under their guidance, Jiro endured relentless training. Kent sharpened his sword skills with discipline and patience. Rock pushed him to the edge through dangerous experiments, forcing him to face his limits. Jiro was naturally fiery, but over time, he learned restraint. And then, his true abilities awakened. He learned to cross between realms. He began hearing the voices of angels. He could sense entities hidden from normal human sight. Jiro didn't just become a warrior. He became a bridge and the unseen. In human form, Jiro looks like an ordinary boy, but his jet-red hair and glowing red eyes tell a deeper story. He is 16 years old in the human world, but over 300 years old in the Jin realm, a master of fire, a child of two worlds. And now, he will be raised alongside the other chosen prospects. The ones who were chosen. Akira was only 9 months old when the Jin came for him. Evil witches and dark Jin had learned of a child destined to end their reign of terror. They tore through his home like shadows wrapped in fire. His mother ran terrified, but brave, holding Akira tight in her arms. She never made it. Just steps from his crib, she fell to the Jin's wrath. As the creature approached the baby, something unexpected happened. An invisible force surrounded Akira. A shield. Pure. Untouchable. The Jin recoiled, confused, afraid. When Kent arrived at the smoldering ruins, he found a sight that stunned him. A baby, smiling, radiating a light that did not belong to this world. Without hesitation, Kent lifted the child into his arms and brought him into the only family he knew. Akira's growth was extraordinary. By the age of 8, he possessed the strength of a grown man. Trained alongside Jiro, under Kent's watchful eye, and Rock's advanced technology, his speed, discipline, and instincts were unmatched. By 17, he was unstoppable. His sword struck with deadly precision, his long black hair flowing like shadow and flame. But it wasn't just his skill that set him apart. Kent believed the prophecies spoke of Akira, a bridge between worlds, a key to ending the war. Only time would reveal, if destiny alone. Ayanna was born of two worlds, half human, half alien. Her existence was forbidden. Her father, Scott, came from Ishi, a hidden alien city deep within Saturn. He was sent to Earth to observe humanity. Instead, he fell in love. A human woman named Rina. When Ayanna was born, the Ishi discovered the truth, and they sent warriors to erase her. Scott knew what was coming. Run, he told Rina. Take Ayanna. Find Kent. He will protect you. Scott stayed behind. He fought with everything he had. He killed one attacker, but Rina fell before the others. Wounded, grieving, broken, Scott escaped to a secluded mountain, the same place where he had first met Kent. Flashback. The mountain wind howled. Cold, violent, unforgiving. I stood firm, axe drawn, its blade pressed against the throat of a silver-eyed stranger. Kent.
Give me one reason not to end this right now.
Scott.
Because your weapons won't work on me.
Kent's grip tightened. Alien blood dripped onto the rocks. It sizzled where it touched the earth. But the stranger did not flinch.
No, but I am not your enemy. I came to study humanity, to understand why your kind feels what mine cannot.
Feels what?
Love, loss, sacrifice. In my world, these things do not exist. But you fight for more than survival. You fight for each other.
Kent's eyes narrowed. Slowly, the axe lowered.
You're not like the others.
I don't want to be. I want to help humanity. I have knowledge, technology your world has never seen. Together, we can prepare for what's coming.
Silence. Then, Kent stepped back.
If you betray us, I won't hesitate next time.
Scott gave a slight nod.
Understood.
And that day, an unlikely alliance was born. Kent taught Scott how to be human. Scott gave them aliens technology, a brotherhood that'd been sacrifice. Years later, Akira, Jiro, and Ayanna stood side by side, trained, battle-hardened, and carrying the weight of their past. They were ready. But the world had yet to see what they were truly capable of, because something darker was rising. Fujimori's forgotten son and Jiro's twisted half-brother had returned from exile, filled with hatred and vengeance. Above them all, something older stirred. Akuma, the devil's son, from the abyss, he whispered. And war was imminent. Jade, a young African-American woman, glasses low on her nose, hair tied back in a tight ponytail, the team's secretary. But behind the desk, she was more than that. Though only in her early 30s, Jade handled combat calls with calm precision, a quiet mother figure, always watching, always listening. Her eyes never left the detector screens, monitoring every signal, every movement, from the unseen. Then, Kent gave the nod. A silent command. The room went still. The team was ready. As they suited up, Jiro could barely contain himself. This was it. No more simulations. No more drills. Real action. Jiro flexed his fingers inside the suit.
Wow, these are incredible. I feel stronger, lighter.
Akira.
I can't even explain it. They're heavy. But they don't feel like it.
Rock chuckles softly.
Alien technology. You're no longer in training. This is the real deal. Stay sharp. Protect yourselves.
Their mission to save the children led them to a strange house at the edge of the forest, twisted, overgrown, humming with dark energy. Inside were 30 missing children, and something worse. Ayanna.
There's a strong presence here, 2 of them. They're not jinn or aliens.
Jiro.
Sniffs. It stinks. Like wet dog.
Akira. Smirks.
Only one way to find out.
Blades drawn, and ran straight into 2 strangers already mid-battle. Jiro clashed with a massive wolf. Ayanna fought a witch. Blades crashing, claws slashing, spells flying. Witch.
These evil things are stronger than we thought.
Akira.
Evil? We're here to save the kids. Who are you? The woman lowered her glowing hands.
I'm Shelby, and this is Kojo. We're here to rescue the children.
Jiro.
A witch and a dog?
Kojo shifted smoothly into human form. Akira. Laughs.
Yeah, we've officially seen everything.
Ayanna.
Enough. I'm Ayanna. That's Jiro. That's Akira. We're the chosen ones.
Shelby.
The chosen ones. I thought you were just a myth.
Kojo steps forward.
Let's save the kids.
Ayanna, you and...
Dog boy sorry. Kojo go get the kids.
Jiro.
Which lady's with us?
In a flash of light, Ayanna grabbed Kojo's arm. They vanished. Shelby.
Where'd they go?
Jiro.
She can teleport. She keep dog boys safe.
Basement children caged. Jinn standing guard. A witch chanting hidden in the shadows. No time to think. Ayanna moved first. She appeared behind a Jinn one clean arc. Down. Kojo leapt. He shifted bones, snapped, fur erupted. Mid-air, a massive wolf crashed through the room, ripping through the witch's defenses. Chains fell. The chanting stopped. The rescue had begun. Armed. Blades clashed. Blood sprayed. Then, an elder Jinn appeared. Towering. Lava-skinned. Impossibly fast. He backhanded Shelby. Sent her flying across the room. Jiro and Akira struck. Their blades hit, and burned against his skin. Jiro pushed forward, fire meeting fire. The elder Jin roared and hurled Jiro through a wall. Akira didn't stop. He pressed in, strike after strike. Steel flashed. The Jin's hand hit the floor. The creature laughed. I don't need both hands to kill you, human. He inhaled. Fire, like a dragon. Akira raised his shield. Just in time. Behind him, Shelby whispered. A spell, an illusion. The world warped. The Jin blinked. Confused. Trapped in a false reality. Then, Jiro reappeared behind him. One motion. Slice. Clean through the neck. The head hit the floor. Silence. Ayanna stormed through the house. Teleport. Strike. Teleport. Down. The last Jin fell. Kojo lunged. One final bite. The chanting witch was crushed. Silence. The children were free. They stepped outside. The candy-covered house began to melt, dripping away like wax. Beneath it, a stone cave was revealed. Shelby turned back, shaken. That spell, it was more powerful than anything I've ever felt. She clenched her fist. I need to get stronger. I need to protect this world. Jiro grinned. Strong like me? You saw that slice? I was playing baseball out there. Shelby smirked. Kids. Akira stepped forward. Akira.
You should come with us. Kent and Rock can help unlock your abilities.
Jiro frowned. You know the rules.
No outsiders.
Akira shrugged, calm but confident.
I know good energy when I feel it.
Trust me. Shelby and Kojo exchanged a look. No words, just understanding. Jiro crossed his arms.
Before you join us, we need to find you some proper clothes.
Ayanna smiled softly, a slight blush on her face as she handed Kojo a shirt. Kojo caught it, nodding. For the first time that night, there was peace. The children were safe. The darkness was gone. The mission was over. Back at headquarters, the energy was electric. Shelby and Kojo stood wide-eyed, taking it all in. Humming technology, glowing energy fields, weapons that looked like they belonged to another world. Jiro, Ayanna, and Akira guided them through the base, explaining how each piece of gear worked, and how it had already saved lives on the mission. Rock watched their reactions with a wild grin, part genius, part mad scientist. You like those? He said. Just wait till you see what I'm building next. Then Kent entered. The room fell silent. No words, no movement, just presence. The air itself seemed to shift, as if the headquarters recognized its leader. Shelby felt it. Kojo felt it. Everything changed the moment he walked in. Akira, Jiro, Ayanna, office, now. They followed without a word. Kent didn't sit. He stood tall, arms crossed, eyes hard, his voice cold enough to freeze the room. What did I tell you about bringing outsiders here without clearance? Ayanna and Jiro both pointed at Akira. Akira shrugged, unfazed. I felt it. They've got good energy. They helped us. And that gene we've never seen anything like it. Shelby knows spells we don't. That matters. Kent stepped forward. We do the recruiting, he said sharply. Not you. Don't make that mistake again. Silence. Kent turned and walked out of the office, straight toward Shelby and Kojo. If you want to stay, he said, you'll earn it. He held out a weathered book and placed it in Shelby's hands. You have 5 months. Prove yourselves. This book can unlock your potential, Kent continued. It was written by some of the most powerful witches in history. Shelby raised an eyebrow. Prove ourselves how? Kent snatched the book back. Missions. Training. Trust. If you pass the trial, you'll be one of us. Kojo crossed his arms. And if we don't? Kent didn't blink. Then I'll kill you myself. Kojo let out a dry laugh. Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the channel. See you next Saturday.